what issues were discussed at your session today?
We looked at the role of ethics in Orthodox theology, specifically the bigger question of how ethics as a discipline should be approached, not so much the nitty-gritty of this or that ethical question, which is more of a pastoral issue, but the larger philosophical and theological question of just how orthodoxy approaches ethics itself.
And how are these topics important for today?
There is clearly a lot of moral confusion in the world. And of course, on a one-to-one level, people can work out their pastoral issues as regards ethical questions. But as theologians, we also need a framework through which to answer those questions. So as Orthodox scholars, we looked at how some contemporary theologians have tried to deal with that question. For example, one of the papers discussed the issue of what's called ethical apophaticism, that is, approaching ethics not as a strict list of codes, moral precepts, but in terms of disclosing something about the divine life itself, divine being. At the same time, when pushed to an extreme, this view of ethical apophaticism might leave us in a kind of cloudy, murky area, because if we stress apophaticism without cataphaticism, the negative without the positive, we might not be able to distinguish between, say, a form of love that's in line with the commandment of Christ to love, and some versions of love that obtain in the world. For example, mercy killings, a popular discussion in the West, often done in the name of love, ending a life in the name of compassion. But from an Orthodox perspective, this isn't real love. It's a form of despair. So one of the heated elements under discussion was how to join a cataphatic understanding of ethics in Orthodox theology, based primarily on the commandments of Christ, linked thereby to his person, and keeping at the same time that apophatic element that doesn't want to reduce ethics simply to a list of rules.
Thank you. And how can IOTA, as a network of scholars, move these discussions forward in the future?
At their best, theological conferences are a kind of exchange of gifts. And if IOTA can keep this momentum alive, whereby gift upon gift upon gift has been exchanged, we'll be able to develop this area of Orthodox ethics and many others.
Thank you.
Thank you.